just keeping up with the good stories. Keeping up, just keeping up with the good stories.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to a new episode of Keeping Up with the Good Stories. It's your girl Mookie, and I am back with another video. So as y'all can tell by the title, I am by myself, and I decided to do this video because my kids are, my two oldest are upstairs watching TV, and then baby Lyric is asleep. So I was like, yeah, let me do this video while I have the time. So y'all, if this video is all over the place, just bear with me because I have a lot of thoughts and things like that I want to get into in this video, dealing with my experience of breastfeeding so far. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to the video. Make sure y'all press that notification bell so y'all can see when we post. So let's get into it. So with my two oldest kids, I was breastfeeding and I was formula feeding. So at the time I thought that, it was the best thing to do because I wanted them to breastfeed off of me, but I was like, but I'm gonna be mostly depending on, the canned milk at the time. So I breastfed my oldest two for about like 1 to 2 months, and then because I was breastfeeding every 2 hours, I couldn't keep up with my milk flow. Like when I tell y'all my boobs it felt like I had some fake titties, some fake boobs. It definitely felt like that. That's how big my boobs were. Engorged my boobs were. Like, I'm not even BSing y'all. I'm like so serious. But experiencing that low key got me to where I am today. So when Lyric came into this world, I was feeding him every 2 to 3 hours, but strictly breastfeeding. I decided to strictly breastfeed and commit to just breastfeeding, no canned formula milk. I decided to not do that at all because I was codependent on the canned powdered milk. So with this third baby, I decided to strictly just breastfeed, just focus on one thing and one thing only, is feeding my baby from the breast. Because it's definitely a bunch of pros when it comes to feeding your baby off the breast, okay? So one pro of feeding your baby off the breast is the bond, the connection that y'all have. I feel like since breastfeeding Lyric, I have really bad separation anxiety. Like if I'm away from him for too long, your girl is like ready to get to him. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pro. The bond between you and the baby. Another pro is during the day. I learned this. I didn't know this at first, but I learned this and I thought it was really, really cool. So when you breastfeed during the day, it's like it alerts the baby. So the baby's alert. Your milk alerts the baby. So the baby is automatically alert. When you breastfeed your baby during the night, your milk creates melatonin. I don't know if y'all know about melatonin, but what melatonin is, it puts your baby to sleep. Well, just overall, it puts you to sleep overall, because it's not just for babies, so it's for kids. There's melatonin. There's melatonin for adults, all that stuff. So but when you breastfeed at night, it creates melatonin for the baby to go to sleep right after. So that's a pro when it comes to breastfeeding during the day and during the night or whatever. Another pro, Another pro is the fat that comes from the breast milk. When I tell y'all, girl, baby is big. My baby is big. He's only 2 months and he weighs about 13, probably more than 13 now, but he weighs about 13 pounds since his last visit. So, y'all, my baby is weighing at a 4-month range and he's only 2 months. And that's how my breast milk have him. He's so chunky and he's wearing 3 to 6 month clothing already. Okay, so he's a big baby. He's the biggest baby that I had thus far, like as far as being 2 months. And yeah, so he's definitely a big baby, and the breast milk definitely does that for him and fattens him up, and I love it because he's like my little chunky monkey. That's my baby. But yeah, so the only thing that I could say that, well, in the beginning of, you know, Lyric's early days, being in this world, I was having to feed him every 2 to 3 hours, you know, and within that 2 to 3 hours, I was breast pumping, and these are the pumps that I use. I got this one. I don't know if y'all can see. It's called Even Up, Even Flow. This pump I have that I bought from, I want to say Walmart, and this pump I have, which I got from the hospital. They're both electric pumps, and they both have great letdown and great, it's good for expressing milk. So those two I recommend. Also, when you feel like, because I had a time like a month ago where I was having trouble with my milk supply because I wasn't, you know, drinking water like I was supposed to, well, the amount I was supposed to. I was drinking water, but it wasn't the amount that I was supposed to fill up my breast. But y'all gotta also make sure that y'all drinking and y'all are eating. You're eating 3 meals a day and you're snacking in between those meals. It's basically like you're pregnant, but you're not, but that's the point, to keep your milk flowing. So I had trouble maybe like a month ago, like I said, and my milk supply started to slow down. And of course, being a new mom again, I was a little bit worried, and that's for all moms that are having this issue. What I would suggest that you do, because I didn't know what to do at first. I started looking stuff up. I still look stuff up when it comes to like mom stuff or pregnancies and stuff like that. I still look stuff up because your girl still don't know, and I'm still learning, you know. So I have this tea that I drink. It's called Mommy's Milk. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but it's basically tea, and it helps your milk supply increase in 24 to 48 hours. And so far, it's good. It helps with my milk supply, and my milk supply has very much increased. You can also do lactation cookies, which I haven't did that yet. I don't think I will do it. Maybe down the line, maybe not. I don't know, but I know lactation cookies help, and there's tea and there's pills that you can take to increase your milk supply. And like I said, make sure you drink water and you eat your 3 meals a day to make sure that your milk supply is where you want it to be. But yeah, so breastfeeding has been a great experience for me. It's good to me, so I'm not gonna complain. I recommend all the mommies that are pregnant right now to, if your plan is to breastfeed, just make sure you are doing the things that you need to do to keep your milk going. And if you're not breastfeeding, that's understandable, you know, but breastfeeding is where it's at. I'm not gonna even lie or hold you. So that will be all for this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Press the notification bell so y'all can see when we post. And that's it. Peace.
He's like, comment and subscribe. We just keeping up with the good stories. Thanks for watching. We just keeping up.